We continue learning workbook page 156. Let's solve some problems. P varies jointly with D and U and inversely with V. Our job is to write an equation that expresses the relationship, and we should use K as the constant of proportionality. Okay, let's begin. So the first thing you want to figure out is, what's doing the varying? This sentence starts with P varies. So P is doing the varying. So the first thing we should write is P equals. Okay. Step 2 says, create a fraction and put K in the numerator. K is your constant of proportionality. Step 3 says, write the other quantities in the problem based on the ly word, directly, inversely, or jointly. Well, we've got jointly and we've got inversely in this problem. So let's put the stuff where it goes. Jointly with D and U. Jointly means that the stuff goes up in the numerator, multiplying with the K. So K times D times U. Inversely means the stuff goes in the denominator. Inversely with V means we put the V in the denominator. All right, now all we have to do is simplify. This is a very easy one to simplify. We get P equals K du over V. Okay, let's try another one. U varies directly with the square of P and inversely with D. Okay, let's create our equation. Here we go. First, step 1. Write the quantity or expression that varies followed by equals. It says U varies, so we start with U equals. Step 2. Create a fraction where K is in the numerator. K is the constant of proportionality. Step 3. Find the ly word for the problem and then put the stuff where it goes. We've got directly and we've got inversely. Okay, so directly means the stuff goes in the numerator, and it says directly with the square of P. The square of P is P squared, so we put it in the numerator. It's going to be multiplied with the K. Inversely goes in the denominator, and it says inversely with D, so we put a D in the denominator. Now simplify, we're going to get rid of our multiplication dot. U equals K P squared over D. Final answer. Okay, let's do one more. P varies jointly with D and the square root of U. Okay, here we go. So, what's doing the varying in this problem? P. P varies. So the first thing we should write is P equals. Then comes a fraction with K in the numerator. Then find the ly word for this problem. The ly word is jointly. So that means the stuff is going to go in the numerator, and it's going to be multiplied with the K. So D in the numerator multiplied with the K, and the square root of U also goes in the numerator where it's multiplying with K. Now for the first time, we now do step 4, which says, if necessary, replace an empty denominator with a 1. And anything divided by 1 is itself, so as we simplify, we get P equals K D square root of U, and this is our final answer. Okay, I'd like to share one more thing with you before we move on. Here's a little tip for remembering, based on the ly word, where the stuff goes. Directly means it goes directly in the numerator with the k. Jointly. Now, I'll admit this is potentially an unprofessional analogy to use, but I think it will help you remember it, and so I'm going to share it with you anyway. Jointly. A joint gets you high. So that means you put that stuff up in the numerator. And then the only one left is inversely. Inversely means that's going to go down in the denominator. It's the only one that goes down in the denominator. So directly, jointly, up, inversely, down.